and welcome to Yarnspirations. I'm Mary Beth Temple for Hooked for Life, and in this video we're going to take a closer look at the Lacy Knit Tank. Now this tank is knit in the round from the bottom up to the armholes and then divided for the front and back. We're going to use Caron and Pantone Bamboo, and when you click the link below and download your free pattern, you can find out how many skeins you need for any one of the 6 sizes that we're offering you. While you're messing around with that, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel for fresh content weekly on knitting, crocheting, and other yarny stuff. So let's get started on our project. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is to break the braids apart, and we have a video for that. So I'm not going to do that on camera. You can click on the link for the how to unwrap these braids video if you need a little help. And then the next thing you're going to do is choose which version you're going to do, possibly version 1 or possibly version 2. And no matter what color you're doing or what version, you want to label each of the colors in the braid. Get them in the order you want to work them in, so you know when it's time to change colors, you know which one comes next. As is often the case here on Yarnspirations, we have color-coded the sizes, so you need to just follow the color for the size you wish to make, but it's also not a bad idea to go ahead and circle the numbers that refer to the size that you're going to make. Now, my swatch will be smaller than yours because I'm not making a whole sweater, just a big enough piece that you can see what we're doing. So you're going to cast on the number of stitches that you need. The first round is a knit round. The second and third rounds are purl rounds, and we're going to begin the lace pattern on the 4th round. You can see I have my stitch marker. You can use a ring marker. I have a locking stitch marker because that's what was nearby, but you do want to mark the beginning of the round. So yarn over, knit 2, 1, 2, knit 2 together, knit 1, SSK, that's slip, slip, knit, slip the first stitch as if to knit, slip the second stitch as if to knit, knit both stitches together through the back loop, knit 2, yarn over, knit 1. That's all there is. You're going to repeat this pattern stitch from the asterisk all the way around and then knit the 5th row. But I'm going to go ahead and do that repeat one more time a little closer. Yarn over, knit 2, 1, 2, knit 2 together, knit 1, SSK, that's slip 1 knitwise, slip the next one knitwise, put them back on the left hand needle, and knit 2 together through the back loop, knit 2, 1, 2, yarn over, knit 1. So I'm going to finish that repeat all the way around to my stitch marker, and then I'm going to knit the 5th round even. Here's my work at the end of the 5th round. Now moving forward, for the 6th to the 11th rounds, I'm going to repeat the 4th and 5th rounds 3 times more. So 6, 7 is the same as 4 and 5, 8, 9, same as 4 as 5, 10, 11, same as 4 and 5, which means the lace pattern is going to stack up on top of each other. Yarn overs will be on top of yarn overs, decreases on top of decreases, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and put those rows in, and then we're going to take a look at the 12th round. Here we are. I have 11 rounds completed. And as I said earlier, your lace pattern has sort of a columnar effect. You have the stitches working on top of each other and the decreases lining up on top of each other and the yarn overs lining up on top of each other. And you will notice that the bottom edge has scalloped a little bit, and that is not only okay, it's adorable. So we're going to go ahead and look at the 12th round. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, 1, 2, slip 1, and I know from looking at the abbreviations at the beginning of the pattern that I'm going to make my slips knitwise. Knit 2 together. PSSO, that's pass, slipped, stitch, over. So I'm going to grab the stitch that I slipped, which is on the right hand needle. It's the second one in. I'm going to grab it with my left hand needle and I'm going to pop it over that knit 2 together and let it drop off. And you may notice when I do that, I'm putting just a little bit of tension on the working yarn so the whole ball game doesn't pop off the end of the needle, which I do not like. Then it's knit 2, yarn over, knit 2. So that's my first iteration of the repeat on the 12th round. Let's look at that one more time. Knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, 1, 2, slip 1 knitwise, knit 2 together, pass slipped stitch over the knit stitch by grabbing that second stitch in and popping it over and giving just a little tug on that working yarn to make sure it doesn't fall off the needle. Knit 2, yarn over, knit 2. So I'm going to do that all the way around for the 12th round, and the 13th round is a knit round. So I'm going to finish this round and do the 13th round, and I'll meet you back here for the 14th round. Moving on to the 14th round, I'm going to knit 2, 1, 2, yarn over, knit 1, slip 1, remember we're doing those knitwise, knit 2 together, pass slipped stitch over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, remember how I said that every single thing was going to line up when we did those first bunch of repeats because it was the same row? Things are moving around a little now, so don't be looking for those columns like we were looking at them before. One more time, knit 2, 1, 2, yarn over, knit 1, slip 1, that's knitwise, knit 2 together, pass slipped stitch over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's all there is to that 14th round. I'm going to finish that up and then I'm going to knit the 15th round even, and I'll see you back here at the 16th round. That's the 15th round completed, and we're moving on to the 16th round. Going to knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip 1, that's knitwise, knit 2 together, PSSO, make sure you're grabbing that and not the yarn over, which wants to move around a little bit. Yarn over, knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's my yarn overs before and after that double decrease. Let's look at that one more time. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip 1, knit 2 together, PSSO, making sure to grab that stitch and not the yarn over, because sometimes the yarn over wants to jump around. Yarn over, knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to repeat that from the asterisk all the way around. You can see we got our little point action going on up here. And then the 17th round we're going to knit even. So these 17 rounds form the lace pattern. After that 17th round is finished, we're going to break A and join B. And remember, you'll have your colors in order from when you broke up your braid. You're going to work 17 rounds with B, then 17 rounds with C, then 17 rounds with D, and then 17 rounds with E, and then go to the main color. And then you're going to go ahead and divide. With the main color, you're going to knit even in rounds until the piece for the beginner measures anywhere from 14 to 16 inches, or 35.5 to 40.5 centimeters, depending on what size you're making. And then you'll divide for the armholes and knit the front and back separately, working in rows. So that's really all there is to the Lacy Knit Tank. I hope you had a really great time learning how to do this stitch here on Yarnspirations. I'm Mary Beth Temple for Hooked for Life. We look forward to seeing you again real soon, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for fresh content weekly on knitting, crocheting, and other yarny stuff. Bye-bye.